I haven't even made it onto the screen yet. Throwing things that I'm not even on the screen. Hello, how's everyone doing? Hey Rex, hey McNastikins, hey Pink Power. Ah! I'm not even playing a game yet. I have nothing to save. What the heck? But hey, how's everyone doing? Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Woo! What's funnier than 24? 25 stream streak. Nice. Very cool. Thank you, Rex. Let's see. Do I have any big plans today? Wheel spin. Yesterday, we actually managed to get a victory. Oh, I really liked Contrast. I can't believe it took me this many years to play it, but I really enjoyed it. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you, Pink Power. Let's see. So today, let's see if the Wheels treats me well today. Because let's see. We still got quite a few long games, but... Here, let me go over here so I can show them what I'm looking at. Shake the lag off. Okay. Like, the shortest game is next to the longest game on this list. What Remains of Edith Finch right next to Prey 2006. I'm scared. You know what's fun to play? What? Debating calling in sick, not feeling well? Aw, I'm sorry you're feeling sick. Do you think it was something that you ate or something? The game. We already lost the game. The game's been lost. Let's see. I'm gonna spin now and see if I feel like we can draw some Pokemon. But I'm thinking I might want to jump right into the game. So let's go ahead and spin. Why not? Oh, God. Oh. I'm getting an ingredient today. That's gonna be bad. Oh. This game. Okay. I've played this game once. Like... 13 years ago? Actually, it probably says... Hold on. This is a game you can't actually get on Steam anymore, I don't think. September 2nd, 2013. I have not played this game in 13 years. You love this game? Maybe you can help me then, because I don't remember if I beat this game with or without a walkthrough back then. Is this game hard? Yeah. I remember it being very Moon Logic-y. So, we'll see how this goes, but I am suspecting I'm gonna end up spinning for an ingredient. Because I do remember this game having some points where I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You know, it's a point and click. That's why I have Moon Brain. Oh, we're gonna have to get very Moon Brain for this. Here, this is probably a good spot. It's a point and click. I don't think there's too much gameplay I'd be blocking. Unless there's, like, a hidden object I need to click that's right there. I'll just move to the side if I need to. It's gonna be big brain time, yup. So yeah, probably a good idea that I decided to do this and... I spun scratches. Yeah, it's probably a good thing I decided to spin first before trying to doodle some Pokemon Gen 1 from memory.
Time.
Because this game's gonna take me a bit. On the spreadsheet, how long do I have my estimated scratches? 6 to 7 hours? Yeah, okay. We'll see how far I get. Oh, God. Hey, Venji! So, just to ruin your chance to win even more... Food trucks? I plan on picking on anything unless you come with us, since we're on a mission before Comfort Windows comes. Oh. Well, I was already planning on accepting my defeat for this game anyway. I fucking spun scratches today. That takes like 6 or 7 hours to beat, at minimum. Sprint to the food truck. I think I'll... Oh, that actually works out for me, actually, because... Today I take my second shot, and my timer for it, because I assume I have to take, I don't know where I'm taking things too literally or not when it comes to, like, medications. So I have, in my head, I'm like, I have to take it at the same time, the exact same time, the exact same day every week. I'm like, okay, 6 p.m. every Wednesday. What if I'm like an hour late? But anyway, if I go to food trucks, I should be back well in time to take my shot. So, all right. 6 or 7 p.m. Not same time, just day usually. See, that's where I'm like, oh, so I've been taking it too literally all this time. Because I'd be like, oh no, I missed the 1 hour window to take my med. I guess I have to skip it now, is what I would do in the past, which is probably bad. But I'm not wanting to do that for this. Type of food trucks, out of curiosity? All kinds. It's like a whole rodeo. There's like a dozen trucks. It's great. You can have your pick of like all kinds of genres of food. Let's see, you gonna get a bad ingredient? Yeah. Yeah, I'm accepting my defeat already. Scratches is, very moon logic. Lucid overthinks and plans and worries too much, that kind of thinking you can work on it. If you're an hour early or late, it's fine. Yeah, I overthink everything. It's a curse. But also, I mean, maybe it helps me with pattern recognition for when things are actually about to go bad. Or, I'm just painfully hypervigilant. Eat a spreadsheet for... Don't tempt me. I will. Don't tempt me to make a spreadsheet tracking my shots, because I will. Really. This particular song reminds me of Silent Hill for some reason. It's 2 entries for now. It will continue to grow. Food truck I like here called The Wandering Asian is really good in my opinion. Ooh, oh, I love food trucks. Food trucks are great. Alright, I'm pausing the music. I'm pausing it. We're gonna start the game. Especially since now I have a time limit. Until food truck. Oh god, my... Okay, good thing I muted this, because the audio definitely popped, because my resolution is very small. There we go. Yeah, my chatterito just went bye-bye. So. Can I even change the resolution? No. This game is very old. This game is from the 90s. The 1790s. It's that old. Food trucks are amazing? Yes. Normal. Wait, alternate controls enabled? What's the non-alternate control? I can't even see. I just have no idea. There's a ton of trucks today, and unfortunately including the 2 A-caps. And the one I'm gonna steal from the K's Empanada truck. Yeah, there's a couple problematic trucks. But I think the Korean soul food truck was gonna be... Oh! Yum. Or maybe... Wait, no! I think the smoothie truck's gonna be there. The one with the, like, really good, like, smoothie bowls and stuff. I think I saw them on the menu, Benji. I saw... Oh, man. I was looking at the menu. That's right. I was looking, like, yesterday? And they have, like acai bowls and stuff. Oh, it sounds so good. Yeah, it's spelled... Yes. I thought it was so fucking funny, punny. I love the wordplay. Alright. Director's cut. Huh. The Last Visit. I don't know if I played that. I'm pretty sure I played just... Was it the director's cut? It must have been. It's the same copy of the game. Alright. I also remember this game being very weird. So, fair warning? Oh, it's the DLC that... Oh, it sucks. Nah. Well, I may or may not play that at some point then. I mean, I played Callisto Protocol Final Transmission, and that DLC was... Oh, so ass. You're right, we should make, like, an opposing food truck. What? I didn't hear about that. That's so sad. Did the gay food truck have, like, another business that's still open? Seller of rats. Did the music and sound? Is that- I hope that's the name of the company, because that's amazing. Like, yes, I work for Cellar Full of Rats. We make music. Sweet music. Me and my cellar full of rats. Oh, because this game's in, like, a lower resolution, you get to have my model extra big for this.
I arrived at Blackwood Manor one cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog. The weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural calm surrounding the area, yet I soon became entangled with the place.
Yeah, we should get together a bunch of gay food trucks and make, like, the gay food truck Avengers. Stream skipped, like, a videotape? Didn't do that to anyone else, right? Ooh. I don't remember anything about anything of this game. I just remember the feeling I had playing it, which was mostly confusion. Need an uwu cat remake of this game called Scritches. Scritches and scratches. That's the flavor. That's why it's so delicious. Oh fuck, there was text at the bottom I didn't read. I fucked up already. I thought I was gonna stick around. Something about it being a cloudy day, I think. Shit. Posing main gates regarding the entrance to the manor. Text is so small. But I know already there's, like, no settings. There's none. The mailbox was empty. When did this game come out again? I know it was, like, 90s? But when? Is this pre or post, like, Riven? It's always a clowny day. Yeah, I said cloudy. It was the boot of my car, which, considering my non-existent technical expertise, I hope would never need to open. Wait, it takes technical expertise to open your trunk? Or is the boot of the car, like, different? Let's just leave. Oh, there's the keys. There you go, let's just leave. It wasn't the car's starter. What is? Where's my inventory? I know it's somewhere. Ah! What? What'd I do? Imagine having a clowny day. One time I saw a pancake food truck that said, "Oh, flip off." Oh, I love food trucks that go with puns. I don't think I see the starter. I got the keys. Oh well, I'm not supposed to be here anyway, probably. It's interesting it's got the 360 movement, which makes me think this is post Journeyman Project 3, because that had the 360 movement. And that was 1990... is that 7 or 8? Best pancakes I ever had. Hey, Alucard! Hello, hello. Welcome in. Oh, I forgot to change my category. Ah, hold on. Scratches. Scratches. Oh, it always does that thing where it bounces back to just chatting after I hit done. I don't know how to make it not do that. Okay, I fixed it. Update my title. What's a good title for this one? I keep hitting W to walk forward, but that just makes me look up. Interesting. It's like a quick look. Let's see. Homemade buttermilk pancakes with homemade buttermilk. Ooh. Scritches. Title, ooh, getting good scritches. Fuck it. Fuck it, I'm using that. Oh, maybe not the ooh. Getting some good scritches. There, is that good? Oh, I hit it again. Okay. I gotta keep the ooh. Fine. God damn it. Democracy wins. Ooh. There. There. Are you pleased? Hefty lock was preventing my entry to the garage. Democracy. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can inspect. You can see probably already why this is going to be so difficult. You can look at a lot of things. There's a lot of places to look. We haven't even gotten in the house yet. Fuck. Oh. Oh, yeah, that reminds me that we are still currently at $650. 50 away from picking a rage game, which I found a really neat curated Steam list of, like, nothing but rage games. I saw a lot of really good ones, so now I'm torn. I might have to make, like, a sub-poll on, like, Discord to help me pick if we end up hitting that goal. Door to the greenhouse was stuck, probably due to some serious rusting of its hinges. Blah. Don't get lost in the woods. Never mind, I found a tree. There was a small pool of water below the arching tree. The tree had a little hole at its base, which allowed some water to pass through. Interesting. Spooky. Okay. How do I get back to the house? Where even am I? Okay. There's that clearing. There's the greenhouse. Is there another direction to go to leave from here? I'm already lost. We even die in scritches aside from being dead on the inside plane. Wait. Oh my god. For a second, I thought that was a real redeem. You almost got me. I panicked for a second. I'm like, no, that's impossible. Okay, I found it. I found the house. 15,000. That fucking got me. But yeah, I don't remember if you can die. I feel like I remember vaguely there being something that happens later where you can, like... I don't know if it's death necessarily. Little church. Massive double doors leading to the interior of the chapel were locked. Ooh. Okay. Can't explore whatever the heck that is back there. I don't think. No, it doesn't seem to let me. Yet. What about Chapel Row? Ah! Hey, Neil Silverthorn. Hello, hello. Who woo the woo woo? When you in a point and click and you be Chapel Roman. Okay, I get it. That works, actually. Would it be a weird question to ask? Venji, my mod, would you be able to look up a playthrough of this to see what the very first sentence was that played when you first arrived here? Because I missed it and didn't read it, and I would like to, because I don't remember if it's something important or not. Like, why we're here. Oh. Pair of lamps at the front were awfully dirty and covered in dust. Looking up now, thank you. Bless. The door of the house was locked. Fortunately, Do we not want to go in? Okay, pair of lamps covered in dust. Okay, the house is locked. How do I get in the house? There's gotta be a key somewhere, right? If I tried knocking on the door. Knock, knock. Nope. Nope. Must be a key hidden somewhere. I got the key from the car, but I'm pretty sure that's the car key. Is there... Where's my inventory? Ah! Oh, that must be it. Hold on. I figured out my inventory. Oh. It's been 20 years, and now I'm returning to this old derelict house. Can't believe I'm doing this, but I will get those good scritch... God damn it. I almost thought it was real. That's why I should never trust NG. God damn it. Oh, maybe this will tell me why I'm here. Never mind. It's not. It's empty right now. Can I... Oh, okay. I take it out. Wait, did that work? No. Okay, hold on. Ah! Okay. I figured out how to use items. With very little effort, the key unlocked the front door. Ooh. There's a huge vase of Oriental craftsmanship standing by the windows. This was a rather torn umbrella. The time was 9 a.m. Where's the phone? Oh, I see the phone. Hello.
Hello.
Michael, it's me.
Hey, Jerry. It's good to hear your voice.
I see that piece of junk you got there is working.
My thoughts exactly. I was afraid it'd fall apart as soon as I laid my fingers on it.
So how did you find everything? Do you like the place?
It's hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
Yes, it's perfectly fine. It's just that I'm in awe. I mean, pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me worried there for 1 second.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Good. You ought to finish that book. I'm rooting for you, mate. You sure everything is in order?
Well, I just got here. Let me have a look around, and I'll get back to you if I find anything strange.
Excellent. I'll talk to you later.
Alright then. Okay, so we're a writer looking to write some horror stories. Okay. Makes sense. Hello, welcome to Chili's. Yeah. Let's see. Did my first class yesterday, did a free workshop 2 weeks back. Yeah, Veggie's having so much fun with his improv. It's so cool. Yeah, you say you're gonna get more annoying, but annoying, funny... It's a thin, blurry, gray line between the two sometimes. Oh, I can't make any comments about the art here. Generic standard lamp. Still, it was elegant and tasteful. No comments on this. It's such a beautifully modeled house. Like, this had to have all been modeled in 3D first, I assume. And then turned into, like, 2D, just another ordinary vase. 2D screens. But, like, I assume this was all, like, 3D. It looks so nice. Always wanted to be a pianist, but eventually found another use for my fingers. Nice. Let's see. Oh, I arrived at Blackwood Manor one cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog. The weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural cow surrounding the area, and I soon became entangled with the place. Okay. I always wanted to become a pianist. Like, piano. That's why I tried emphasizing the A. It's so easy to make it sound like when you say it too fast, like pianist. Like, what was that you said? Let's see, it's great. I almost got it right. Just needed some good scritches to go with. You were very close, actually, to the real sentence. Cloudy sky above me seemed rather unsettling and almost made me lose my balance. I felt a curious urge to run for shelter, and my new home in the distance seemed very inviting. Ah. Transcribing is hard, actually. I wish there was, like, still jobs you can get for transcription, because I actually am a pretty fast typist. Typer? Something. Wait, did you censor that yourself? But yeah, like, if that wasn't something that was almost certainly gobbled up by AI taking over those jobs, I would totally look for some, like, transcription type work. Typist? No! Type! Fancy red clock, which sadly wasn't functioning. Something's ticking. Generic standard lamp! Ah! Hey, Andrew. How are you doing? What did it say? Still, it was elegant and tasteful.
Hello there.
Hello! Hope you're having a good Wednesday. This dude thinks everything here is elegant and tasteful. Type this. Hey, lady best! I'm shaking you. Why are you shaking me? I'm fragile. Oh, place was full of exquisite, albeit aged, candelabras. Hope you're having a fantastic day too, lady best. Good to see you. All this interesting choice of art. I'm shaking you. Problem isn't just being a fast typist, but you also need to be able to listen clearly and dictate accents and differentiate between speaker. Oh, yeah, I could see where things would get complicated at that point. Anyone needs me to barge in and shake Lucid, I will, with consent. Please, no. She decides to start streaming lunch starts, but I made it. Ah, I'm sorry. I wanted to try and give myself a fighting shot at beating the game, and then I spun fucking scratches, and I'm like, oh, well, that's not happening. And then I got invited to food trucks at 4, so ultra definitely not happening. But this game's short. It can be. It's in the 6 to 7 hours range, so it's like potentially short if I knew what I was doing, but I don't think I do. I'll settle for head pat. I would accept head pats. It was all gibberish to me. Yeah, same. I also can't read music. I'd like to someday. I don't know if that's a skill I could really acquire at this point, though. Thank you for the head pats. You say 6... Look, it was when I looked up the average times on how long to beat. That's what I saw. Maybe you could look and you could prove to me that, nah, this game is different hour estimates. Then I'll say a different range. And then you won't have to hear more of that number combination from me. Learning sheet music's fine. I mean, it's not that hard. You said it first. Wait, you did it. Oh, you did a word ban. Fine. Immune from the word ban. Yeah. An impressive fireplace, and surprisingly clean, too. Although it hadn't been used in a long time. Anything else to look at? These books? It looked as if an untidy person enjoyed reading in the living room. Wow, being judgmental of where they're reading. Didn't realize he had a word ban just now. Me neither. Until, like, a second ago. April 20th. During a tit of rage. When this game come out again? I burned any previous diary. Not that I regret it, as if my disjointed notes were worth anything. Their only purpose was to keep me sane. I feel like this is my escape route, my only means of finding some inner peace. Whenever I put my pen to this paper, I feel that I can reflect upon any situation. I just wish I had more options, that's all. But I'm rambling. I must think clearly. Focus. You sure that's not supposed to be fit and the font made it look weird? It might. I swear it looks like a T, but you're right. It might be a weird F. That would be pretty funny, though. Let's see. Heads up, comfort will get here around... Uh-huh. Actually, though, so be warned. Okay. We should be back. Yeah, fit of rage is an actual saying. Tit of Rage is not a single booby of rage. Well, it probably was fit. That's probably the word. You when you're taking your testosterone trying to check if it's actually the tea. Big giant badonkonk of rage. May, what is that, 12? I think that's a, is that a 1? I think, May 12th. I've become an eternal guardian, stuck between few choices, none of which are good. Do I fulfill a promise and violate everything that I believe in, the very principles of my life? Or am I condemned to spend the rest of my existence in this deadened state, a ghost with no other purpose than just being here, watching? I truly have no escape. I can't find an appropriate solution to this problem, and I must pay the price. I'm a shadow of the man I used to be. Only these notes remain. Any testament in these moments of meditation, my sole companion. May 32nd. Testosterone. Angry booby. June 26th. Well, there's a big gap between these entries. Today I spent the entire afternoon staring at the window, my mind blank. Oddly enough, I really didn't care. It seems now as though it was something natural for me, a part of my personality. But I know the reason very well. I've lost my soul. I'm an empty shell, devoid of any feelings. I renounced them on that fateful day, and the worst thing is I knew there were going to be consequences. No, that's not true. Consequences were far worse than I expected. How could I be so blind? January 20... What the fuck number is that? 4th? There's a TH. 21st? I don't know. Me and my maturity of 26 were laughing at Thorn Booby. Truly. It's just that whimsy that's left in our brains that lets us appreciate things like fart jokes and funny words. Among Us. It's like regular hormones except it transitioned to Uncle Fester. I mean, I'm sure he's someone's goal, right? Someone's like, oh, I want to look like Fester. I'm sure that's someone out there. Let's see, January 20-something. I often wonder, what would have happened if we had simply reversed it all? What would happen if right now I come out and told the world that what really happened? No, I'd end up rotting in jail. Although, that might be a better destiny compared to this eternal suffering. November 17th? I think that's a 7. I can't say for sure when it began. I just heard them, one morning, coming from the next room. The whispers. Are they real? Have I been alone for too long? They won't stop. I can't stand it any longer. February 9th. Ever since I've locked it away, that everything seems... Oh, now that I've locked it away, things... Bleh. Go on. Ever since I locked it away, that everything seems to have calmed down a bit. Perhaps James was right after all. It's madness, I know. But at this point, I'd be inclined to believe anything. May? It's not even a date. Over the years, I was convinced that everything James suffered was a misfortune, a whim of destiny. For the first time ever, I'm not so sure anymore. I never thought it could happen, but I believe I understand now. If this is so, then cursed be my soul. Poor James. If I had acted in another way, then maybe things would have worked out differently. But it's too late now. And I have to suffer my... Calvary? Calvary? Someone stole your cheese... That fucking video was so funny. You wouldn't think anyone would steal something from a backyard, but... They would. It was like this video about this lady in the... I thought it was in the UK, I think, that had a statue that her neighbors had stolen, and then left a note that said they would return it unharmed if she'd start picking up her dog's poop on the lawns. It's so fucking funny. I just remember my teachers telling me maturity gets you nowhere, and then my class in college all screaming doodle pop noises from SpongeBob. I mean, I feel like immaturity has to have balance. You have to know when to have that, like, immature vibe. Because there's moments where you gotta be like, serious. But, like, I think it's great to have, like, to keep that whimsy. Thank you, Vinci. Yeah, that's the video he's referencing. I'm pretty sure that's what he posted. Let's see. September 13th. The noises are back. Although this time they're different. Before I'd only hear them inside my head, as if someone or something was whispering and, how to put this, interrupting my thoughts. But now, I can really feel them spreading around the house. What are they? September 14th? I've realized the noises are coming from down there. I don't want to think about it anymore. December. They are unbearable. They get worse at night. Oh, how I wish it would stop. What is going on down there? I don't dare go nearer. I don't want to know. May? God, how many years have passed? I have lost all sense of time. I have to get out of this place. The diary disturbed me in a way that I couldn't explain, yet I felt curious about what had been tormenting that poor fellow. It's like, yeah, it's disturbing. I'm curious about this, I guess. Wonder how long that cup of coffee has been sitting there. Yeah, the ransom note was said, please clean up your wiener poopy. Because she had like 4 wiener dogs. The way they worded that, though, is just... Mwah. Chef's kiss, so fucking funny. I intended to brighten up the whole place, but, to my surprise, the lights wouldn't work. Oh, there's no electricity? I swear that sounds like the door opening noise from Morrowind. Remnants of a previous fire. Ugh. The place was full of exquisite, albeit aged candelabras. More books. Glass was empty. Pity, I could have used a drink. Would you have drunk something if it was still liquid in there? Bunch of uninteresting books. Oh. It was her granddaughter? Wait, what? It was the granddaughter that left the message after... my conspiracy theory was that it was all the neighbors that, like, joined together to kidnap the statue. But what? This very serious for Jesus statue and mentioning Wiener Poopy had been plaguing the streets. She apparently did improve, though. She said she was being good about picking up the poop after that. No, smoking can kill you, especially when the cigars are decades old. Oh, but you were fine having a glass of whatever would have been in that glass over there? Show up. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very cool. Oh, another diary. Entitled Leaving Their Wiener Poopy All Over. Real character development is graduating from Wiener Poopy to Poodle Poople. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. February 6th. Construction of the railway bridge is almost complete and went quite smoothly. Took longer than I expected, yet I wish it would have lasted longer. I'll be very sad to leave South Africa. I've become so attached to it, its culture, its arts, over the past few months, and I can't help feeling as if it was already a part of me. I will surely return someday. Soon, hopefully. Although I'm afraid there is a great deal of work to be taken care of back in old Britain. Fortunately, I have made good friends here who are ecstatic about my new appreciation of their country. They've offered me some wonderful objects as a token of gratitude, which I have already crated and got ready to ship, along with many trinkets I bought myself. It looks like I'm about to start a very substantial collection. It's a good thing Catherine agreed to move into our new home, although I fear several renovations will have to be made. Even more if I'm intending to start a serious new hobby. It seems I'll have to get back to work. John Patterson has just told me some natives are causing trouble. A very unfortunate thing, although I'm secretly rejoicing. February 12th. The natives won't leave. It's not like they're causing trouble, in quotes, so much as they're unsettling our workers. Maybe because the workers shouldn't fucking be there. The only complaint so far has been distraction. They just stand still between the trees staring at us without blinking an eye. I've watched them for a few minutes and they truly seem like some fibrous statues. At first it was just annoying, but lately has become downright creepy. They seem to be stalking us. So it's not like they're hindering the construction, but there's a general uneasy feeling that as if they were about to jump at us at any moment. I think I'll hire some protection as a measure of precaution. Let's see, February 15th. Fascinating. I've been looking into these natives. They live in a nearby village and are a very small group, yet they seem to manage quite well. I thought of them as quite an uncivilized tribe. Colonizing Brits, haha. But their movements are calculated and one can perceive a sense of careful organization in their tasks. Oddly enough, they seem to be very brutish, and their aspect looks awful. What does that mean? Although I couldn't take a good look at their facial features as I followed one of them completely on my own, and it could have been dangerous getting any closer. Also, the village is poor and very rough, but some of the shacks leapt out as inviting or special. It made me very curious. I will try to come closer tomorrow. These are the Dutch in South Africa? Oh, wait, not British? I thought they mentioned British stuff earlier, though. Hey, Vesper. White people. That kind of sums up at least a lot of the premise of this game that I remember. But hey, how are you doing, Vesper? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hello, hello. Let's see. February 16th. My second expedition to the village of the natives has been foiled by an unexpected problem at the bridge. I'm afraid it was due to a slight miscalculation on my part, an indication that I should be focusing more on the task at hand and put my sudden love for all African things aside for a moment. He's like, I'm being too distracted from my work because I'm becoming a South Africa weeb. Like, is that what he's thinking? I love Africa too much. It's distracting me from work. It was my fault, and I accept it. What? This guy's a character. I'm doing well, trying to write. What are you writing? Could be either or, honestly. Much of the continent has been carved up like, yeah. It's like, what colonizing country is this dude from? Hey, Jumbo Scorpions! My friend kept her turtles in the bathroom when she sleeps. She wakes up and opens the bathroom. Turtle's waiting for her at the foot of the door. Aww. Cute little turtle. He's an archaeologist. You can't see him, I'm holding up air quotes. Yeah, constructing a bridge? Yeah, sure. February 20th. They're at it again, lurking beyond the forest. It's amazing how they have changed our perception of the surroundings. At first we were delighted by the quiet nature of the place. Now we fear what horrors might be concealed in that dark and foreboding cloak of trees. The tops loom above us, overshadowing the bridge, and strange noises haunt our meals. Even the river telling ungodly secrets. We could be, of course, a bit more sensitive towards distractions, but I can't help feeling the area has, in fact, become more sinister. And yet, I'm still looking forward to satisfying my curiosity about the tribe. I'm watching New Smiling... I've not! I saw him... I actually not watched, Smiling Friends... I've seen, clips from episodes, but I've never actually sat down and watched it. It's good, though, right? Although I heard... Wait, there's new episodes? I thought it got cancelled or ended. Did it not? Whatever my brain wants to write at the moment? I see. Are you writing, fiction? Some guy named Colin and is wondering why naming his flirting technique called Colin. It's problematic. Imagine having to explain to people manifest destiny doesn't mean carpe diem. Ah, yeah. It's like, seize the day, but don't seize the whole fucking country. Was watching with my friend. Oh, I can't click it right now. What's the video to? It says spoiling an ending. An ending to Smiling Friends? Loud equals funny works so often. Sometimes. I think sometimes it works for me. February 24th. At last I found something more about the neighboring tribe. It's an incredible finding, and I just can't withhold my excitement. Some elders at the local town happen to know about them, but only through stories they heard. The most surprising thing is that the tribe was assumed to be extinct long ago, but according to my vague descriptions, the elders think that we could be dealing with a legend here. Everything they ever learned of them was during their childhood, when the tribe was stalking the town, much in the same way they've been stalking us. People used to call them... Oh god, I think that's a D? Oh god, is that an H? Delon? Not sure if I'm reading the letters on that right. Fiction, poetry, scripts, my focus is not all there. Ooh. Oh, that's so cool, though. I need to get back into writing. Really depends. It gets fatigued fast, but just the treat of max gain is... Yeah, like, just a little bit is a treat. Food truck slowly approaching in 2 hours. Still reading one single book entry. I'm reading it! Takes time! Uwe Boll made a movie that lots of Wait, which one? I know he's made a bunch of ass. Like, Alone in the Dark and Far Cry and Blood Rain. But wait, which one do I... Which one? They're all so bad. I mean, I hate it, but yes, it's all the backstory of this house. Yeah, all of the backstory, I mean, it's point and click. It's like Misc. You gotta read everything. And then you can play the game. I know how this works. Oh, it's written down here. Dalmar. Is that what they're writing up there? Let's see. As such was the sound of screams heard echoing late in the night. They'd come out into the streets and see an evil glitter atop a hill in the distance. Some would say it was a fire, others the cursed spirit of an ancient god. Whatever it was, they say the bright light amid these fantastic screams. Those fantastic screams was bone-chilling. The macabre scene would suddenly stop just as it had begun out of nowhere, never to be seen again in days to come. Intervals between those horrible nights became longer and longer, until they soon faded into oblivion. The tribe apparently had retreated back in obscurity, until now. They were later known as the Dalmar, a rather more scientific name, although none of the people I spoke with could possibly remember its origin. Oh, Citizen Vigilante? Oh, it's a recent thing! Produced, written, and directed by Uwe Boll? Ugh. Armie Hammer? Didn't he get cancelled for being a cannibal? Of course Uwe Boll would cast him. That's so funny. Vigilante enraged by the breakdown of law and order targets criminals. I see. I see why that particular crowd is flocking to that. But I mean, it's Uwe Boll. How can they not look at that and be like, ah, yes, this will be true ass. Let's see. Never read my backstory. It's usually too hard to read shit. Maybe I want to read books, so I play a game that makes me read books. Yeah. Perceive it as... I mean, it sounds it. Hey, son! Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. We're reading some books in scratches. It's point and click. We'll see how far we can get. Only watched the Pulse movie. It's kind of barely mid. Blood Rain 1... Probably Postal 1 are like some of his most like mid. House of the Dead 1 probably, where they're like almost watchable. Almost. But, you know, bar in hell. I find it extremely surprising that nobody's ever heard about this tribe with the exception of a few townspeople. They must be incredibly rare, and judging by the stories passed on from generations in the town, very old. February 27th. I will confess that I've become nearly obsessed with this strange tribe. I see them as the most prized goal of my appreciation towards all South African things. A dangerous yet irresistible reward. I feel as if they were my discovery. Oh my god. I simply have to study them before leaving. I fear I won't have the chance to ever again. It's become an important goal of mine, even more important than finishing the bridge. March 4th. Finally, I have managed to see them. My god, what a disturbing spectacle. When we arrived, they were moving around the village very slowly, without speaking or communicating with each other, each minding his or her own business, completely alien to the rest of the world. They were filthy-looking, coarse, and downright disgusting. God, this guy. I couldn't see any weapons, but they could have been stored somewhere. It was all very strange behavior in a tribe. They must be quite unique. Let's see, this game hits my hyperfixation super hard in this book? Really? Uwe does make fun of himself, but I don't want to watch anything else. Yeah, nah, it's not worth watching anything he's made. Then, as if they had suddenly all become possessed by some wild spirit, they began shaking spasmodically and screaming like mad. Some of them dropped to their knees and lifted their heads to the sky, eyes blank, and moaning in an indescribable way. 2 of them walked away, still in that monotonous and slow manner, and in great contrast to the rest of the scene, into a shack. The next minute, they brought out into the open an odd-looking mask. Its shapes, colors, and overall looks, while unsettling, were mesmerizing, and I felt instantly hypnotized by it. It rendered my modest collection of African curiosities into dull and uninteresting items. The mask was very ominous, and the whole tribe seemed to greatly revere it. Soon they began to gather around it and move in circles, fluttering and chanting a guttural psalm. Judging by their motions and aspect of the whole ritual, it must have been some kind of war ritual. I'm not sure how to explain what happened next, as I feel my pulse is already throbbing. Words fail me to recount the most disturbing thing I've ever witnessed. One of the male villagers walked in the middle, near the mask, by his own will. It was an almost automatic act. All of a sudden, the remaining members became silent. I can't tell for how long it lasted, but I was afraid to breathe. I think Dalby and the others were also scared. They wouldn't even blink. I remember being soaked wet and expectant. The silence was so unnatural. Then, a few members separated from the people circling the mask and jumped on the single villager, beating him to death. To be completely faithful to the event, the small crowd tore him apart. They grabbed his legs in twos and threes and twisted them in a manner I dare not describe. His face was disfigured with their bare fingernails and teeth, and the torso soon disappeared under the frenzied tangle of hands. In a matter of a few minutes, the villager was turned into a red sack of bones. Not one of the villagers had compassion to snap his neck during the sickening process. All was methodical, as if it was just another mundane task. Jesus. Most terrifying aspect, though, was the victim didn't even cringe. The silence was so deep I could hear his flesh ripping. I would expect any living creature to scream its guts out in such a condition. Can't tell whether he was drugged or half asleep, but I did recognize him dancing like everybody else before walking into the middle of the circle. It was the most outrageous and sadistic sacrifice I'd ever heard of. I don't think I will ever forget what I saw. My intentions of approaching further, even if they didn't have any weapons at hand, vanished. Those creatures, I dare not call them human beings, could have killed my whole company in the blink of an eye with their rage. They seemed to be completely out of themselves and willing to destroy anything intruding into their path. While the images of the sacrifice still haunt my thoughts, I still can't seem to forget that mask. It was so deceptively simple, and yet perfect in its design. I haven't seen anything like it. I surely would love to take a better look. I feel the Dalmart, dangerous as they are, could be the most important ethical finding in decades. What I've seen today is crying for some further investigating. I just can't leave them like that. I would never forgive myself. And the mask. That mask. I was ecstatic after reading the journal. The material was incredible. Well, I guess he's inspired. Let's see, I gotta go, but I love masks. That's... Oh, okay. I see. But yeah, see ya, Rex. Let's see. Oh, it's the stuff about masks that you were really interested in. Makes sense. When I get a dog, it's gonna be a guard dog. I'm naming him Evan. Burglar? Easy. Sick. This is my IRL word ban like 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to say the number now. Such noises. God, that's a good one though, Benji. Fuck. You almost had me, yeah. I'm pretty sure I could even... I'm pretty sure I can say it. But now out of just pride, I'm not gonna. Just to fuck with you. 2 years of East Africa. Journey to the sources of the Nile. Ooh. See, the new Doom game has a WWE-ass intro for the Archvile? What? I heard that the new, Doom DLC came out. Is it, like, good? Which is, I know, it's so bittersweet considering all the layoffs and stuff. It's so sad. They should be celebrating releasing their next game, and instead they're, like, having to deal with that. It sucks. It's so unfair to them. A lot of cigars. It's like the second box of cigars we've seen. Oh. A lot of money. Archvile's walking in slow motion. We have a close-up of his legs, chest, head, full shot of him doing the pose. That's so silly. Half of it gone. Yeah. And I heard that it was like basically all the coders, so that is terrifying. And just so sad. Locked. Okay, I did pick this up. Can I read it? Or maybe it's just an empty envelope. Once capitalism finally dies, we'll be happy. When the fuck will that be? How long must I wait? Let's see. What about the bookshelf? Oh. Well, I can spin this. I don't know why, but I can. Huge collection of books was impressive. I would gladly spend days going through them. Diploma granting the title of Construction Engineer to James T. Blackwood. Oh, okay. So that's why he was doing the whole bridge thing. He's a construction engineer. Makes sense. Several trophies for remarkable accomplishments adorn the room. Most of the clocks in the house weren't working. Grasshopper Lies Heavy by Hawthorne Abdenson. Any other different comments? Wonder why this book was different. What's so special about it?
Victus!
Hey, Victus! Hey, Denali! Happy Wednesday! Good to see you. Hello, hello. Wish for a day when people play Monopoly, don't understand how the game is even played. It's the paradise I'm dreaming of. Where you play Monopoly and you're like, wow, this is so silly. Aren't you glad no one actually does this shit? Whoa. Couldn't decide what was more impressive. The incredible collection of books in the study or the amount of booze in the dining room. Dude was partying. Guess that's what happens when you don't water the plants for a long time. Yeah, they're all dead. Couple of beautiful vases made from shiny glass were standing in the table. Wait, is this a mirror? Do we not have a reflection? Are we a vampire? Tablecloths, napkins. That certainly isn't my thing. Do you not use napkins? I don't understand. What does that statement mean? Where does this room go? Several vases of African craftsmanship are standing against the west window. This house is so big. I don't even have a map of it. I just gotta remember where everything is. Even when I'm playing Luigi's Mansion and wondering where all these booze came from in the dining room. Drawer was stuck beyond hope. Where does this go? The kitchen is a mess. Fuck, look at these walls. There were plenty of kitchen utensils in the house, ready to be used. The door of the oven was firmly stuck in place. Okay, so can't use the oven. Okay. Oh. What about... key holder, except there weren't any keys hanging from it. Was it just an ordinary little table? Of in out hot eat the oven. Oh. A nice rustic old-fashioned grinder. With nothing in it. Yeah, nothing. I don't want to grind anything. Okay. Hold on, let me get a drink. It's clear in my throat. Okay. Alright. Ugh. The interior of the refrigerator was begging for some serious cleaning, not to mention a powerful disinfectant. Yeah, what are those decayed bones been in there for years? Fuck. Utensils, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nothing. Uh-huh. Anything else? Apparently the water wasn't... How do you plan to live here if there's no electricity and no water? Like, what the fuck? Door to what I assume was the basement was locked. Hmm. What was in the... What? The what oven? That's not what it's called. Is this a guest bedroom? Or like a servant's quarters type thing, since it's next to the kitchen? Practical photography. Class and paper. A manual. Portraits, views, the agency of light. Stereoscopic pictures. Oh, a paper on the method of taking stereoscopic pictures by Charles A. Long. Oh, I guess I can't actually read it, though. I guess whoever was in this room was a photographer, though? Again, no reflection. Be real. Am I real? Oh, yeah, that was a bit of a stretch. Okay. Yeah, that's the spooky woods. Oh, it's a squirrel! Cute. Topmost sheet of paper on the pile has some curious markings on it, so I grabbed it to have a closer look. Do I use the... How do I get a closer look? Do I use the magnifying glass? Paper with some strange marking. I was sure there was more than the first seemed clear. How do I look? I don't know. Maybe I need to take it somewhere else? Do you know that one donation to Lucid during the Stone-a-thon is one less torturous? One less from... I can say the number now. One less torturous 6-7 from Benji. There, I can say it. Housekeeping. Okay, so yeah, this was like a servant's quarters. Bunch of uninteresting books. Well, how do you know that? You didn't even read them. Practical photographer. Oh, okay. I decided I wanted that pencil. There's an old picture of the kitchen that I had just left. There's a key that was above that vase. Maybe it fell in that vase. Maybe. Maybe. Perhaps. It's worth checking, at least. Word ban's been lifted, but still fed up with that stupid number? I'm starting to get used to it. That's a bridge. Some woods, yeah. Nothing there. Nothing there. Looks like whoever stayed in this room loved photography. Yes, indeed. Just some useless junk. I'm gonna go check that vase. Before I forget. Starting to lose my mind from it. I'm only saying it ironically now. Oh, the vase isn't there. Maybe that means I need to look for it. It had horizontal stripes. Can't be that hard to find. If it's still in the house, which I would assume it would be. But yeah, that's how it always is. You start ironically saying a meme, and then after a point, it just becomes part of you and you can't stop. I don't think I see anything important in the fountain. Evidently, this bathroom had been used as some kind of dark room. Oh, the basement door. So it does open. Good to know. Smell coming from the toilet prevented any further investigation. It was that bad. The sink was covered with a thick coating of dust. It looked as if the cleaning ladies had skipped this room. And no running water. Again, I don't know how this dude expects to live here for longer than a few days if there's no running water. Oh, I don't think I saw that yet. It's like a little mausoleum crypt thing. Ooh. Even when I drew myself as a girl once as a joke, you know? Like, aha, I would totally never do this or want this, right? Aha, ha, ha. Years later. Me, though, when I was role-playing. Me, when I was role-playing back in middle school. I should have known. I should have known. Hindsight, you know, though. Hindsight 2020. Let's see, I think this just goes outside. And I'm pretty sure I still have not finished looking at all of the stuff inside. So, I haven't even gone upstairs yet. Is it this one? It looks like that striped vase, but I can't see in it. Perhaps not, then. It lets me look inside it, though. Which is not letting me do with the other ones, which makes me think there is something there. But maybe I need, like, a lighter or something first? I bet that's where the basement key is. I bet. Or whatever key was on that hook. I came from Lowe's. I haven't gone in this store then. Oh, because it circles around. Okay. Then I guess we'll finally go upstairs. I remembered that Jerry said a nice room had been prepared for me upstairs. Yeah, but they didn't turn the water or electricity on? I quickly realized that this had to be my room. It became evident why, as I glimpsed the gorgeous view through the huge window. The view was inspiring. Jerry had picked the right room for me. It would be ideal when doing some work. Well, hold on. Before I get settled in this room, let me keep checking out the other rooms. Interesting that it's zooming in on this specific part of this painting. Why? Why? My luggage was feeling heavier by the minute. Hey, we're just lugging we're just carrying our luggage around this whole time. It's fine. Unusually surprised after entering this room was some kind of gallery, its theme being African culture. Stop looking at me, I'm still painting. Like Mecha Chameleon. Imagine trying to hide yourself in this house. There's so many places to hide. Little tapestry. Lamps seem to be broken beyond repair. Probably the souvenir of a hazardous journey. Looks like I can't pick anything else up. Can't beat on the drum. Aw. Yes. Lovely art. Had to find a good spot to leave my luggage. No, I don't. Hold your horses. A pair of huge carved tusks were occupying a corner of the gallery. It wouldn't move. Okay, so that thing can move. Aw. Beautiful vases were mesmerizing. Streamer, turn on Weep Weep mode and collectibles in this game, just like in Mecha. The Weep Weep? The what? Like the whistling? Something that looked like a lion's claw was firmly attached to the necklace. Interesting. More drums. More vases. The ideal place to put my luggage was, of course, my room. Yeah, you can keep waiting. All those masks, they made me feel something... They made me feel very uneasy. They seem to be guarding the room. And what if they are? What if they are guarding the room? Maybe we're trespassing. We should leave. Plus, I think we've seen everything. I think. I guess let's check this one. Can't open that. That's interesting. Why can I tilt this mirror? For what purpose? I must be able to do that for some reason. Didn't like the idea of carrying around my luggage. Well, get used to the idea, dude, because I'm not going to the room yet. Beds seem to be comfortable, but too fancy for me. Didn't want to go through a bunch of trinkets and perfumes. Oh, he's just not interested in the vanity at all. No reflection. Oh. Books on engineering, maths, physics. Not my thing. Aren't you... Wait, no, he's not the engineer. He's the writer. The other guy was the engineer. Hey, Syrup. Quit perceiving me. I'm perceiving you. Right? We're totally a vampire. No reflections anywhere. Too sick, called out, I'm back. I'm sorry you're feeling sick, Rex. Aw. Hope you're able to get some good rest today, then. Diploma was displayed on the shelf. It appeared that the people who lived in the house were very educated. My luggage was killing me. He's getting so mad that I haven't put the luggage down. Oh, wait, there was medicine or something in there. I can't see what it is, though. I can open the pocket watch? But why? Perceiving you back? No, stop! Is it broken frame? But why? Why? Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here. He just wants to put his luggage down so bad. And I'm just refusing to let him. Like, no, no, no. The bathroom. No running water. I picked something up, some sort of cloth. It's notable whenever the game actually lets me pick something up. No, come back. I didn't check this one. Never mind, there's nothing there. Never mind. Bad ending. You never put down the luggage. My luggage is feeling every by the minute. The bad ending, his arms just break. And he just dies right there. Death by carrying luggage for too long. Guess there's nothing else in here. There were a couple of towels in the bathroom, but a great deal of repair work would be necessary before I would attempt to take a shower. He's just gonna be stinky. He's got, like, a typewriter and shit in there. It's super... Oh, true! It's true. His luggage just gotta be really fucking heavy then. You're right. Oops. Wow, that is... I think that's a doll. But man, that look he's giving. Huh. Wait! Ugh, it's so creepy. I just noticed the hands in the background. The fuck? That's spooky as fuck. Alright, I want to go up the stairs. Gonna discover that the luggage soft locks the game. Wait, can I save? Save. Okay, I think I've saved. Yeah, very creepy. You hear your back crack followed by an ugh sound and a blacked out game over screen. It'd be so funny. Doors seem to be stuck. Oh, but not on this one. The ideal place to put my luggage was, of course, my room. Just a pile of old bricks. Oh. An Allen wrench? Okay. I picked up an Allen wrench, I guess. Gonna forfeit the game before anything even happens. Nuh-uh. Well, it takes a while for things to happen, right? So, I mean... I thought I could pull that to open it. We'll finish exploring the house, and then I'll put my things down. But there's a big house. The amount of trash in this room was unbelievable. Didn't even want to imagine... What? It's interrupting about the luggage. Didn't even want to imagine the piles of rubbish that were inside those boxes. I swore that I would scream if I saw another brick. Oh. Neat little stove was standing on a plank. Ah, okay. I thought that looked like that. Okay, so I guess I need to use this to cook something later. Had to light the stove first. Okay. So I still need a lighter, probably something to cook on there. Amount of trash in this room. Okay, this room. Who is Alan and why does he get the wrench named after him? It's a good question. Who is Alan? Oh, so it's just still the one room. Wait, I don't want to go up yet. Go back. I haven't finished. My luggage was killing me. Then die. Pile of old bricks. Wait, there's 2 stairs up. Door's locked, but I could see a key on the other side through the keyhole. Interesting. So the key broke off while they were trying to lock it from the inside? That's suspicious. That's weird. Oh, the tool company's named Alan. Just in case, I tried again, but still there was no power. Use this array of random items of every imaginable size and color. Occupied all the corners of the attic. Oh. Is that like a little flower? Okay. That was pretty but spooky. Huh. Interesting. Fascinating. Pile of newspapers was huge. I needed a more specific date to look for. Okay, so I must have to come back here to look for a specific newspaper when I know what I'm looking for. Hmm. Nothing interesting. Nothing of interest among those trinkets. I strained my eyes to detect if there was anything useful among that junk, but instead I got the impression of a sinister presence lurking in the shadows. The fuck? Well, okay, that's spooky. Let's go. Old music boxes don't do that, but I'll let it pass game. Yeah, they don't do the, like, slowly fading out into that weird whatever that was. I do like old music boxes, though. Alright, one more staircase. Unless there's another one after this. I think this is the top of the house. Oh! I can open the window here? Wait, no. But why? Why can I go out into that window? Couple old rusty lamps adorn the top of the tower. Wait, there's nothing else up. There's a large crack in one of the walls in the tower. That's suspicious. That's weird. Okay. I guess we'll go to the room finally. Yes, I'll put down the luggage. Yes, don't worry. You will be free to not have your arms aching. Didn't like the idea of carrying around your luggage. Don't worry, you'll find relief soon. There we go. The room. Hey, J. Miggy. Hello. What you doing? We're playing Scratches. It's an old point-and-click adventure, which I've only played once a very long, like 13 years ago. We're in the room. Why is it that I can't concentrate? Crumpling pages like this. I'm getting worse. The whisperings. They're killing me. They cannot be real. They cannot be real. Barred the doorway, but still can hear them in my dreams. How to get rid of it? It was only that simple, but tearing it apart would force one to admit its otherworldly nature. No, it just can't be possible. I can't allow these thoughts to cross my mind. But I can really hear them so clearly. Have I really lost it? It just can't be that. I'm experiencing exactly what James did. It has to be influence. How else to explain that every time I walk past the gallery, the whispers grow louder? They're luring me inside. Or it's luring one inside? I think that's an M. Me inside. It wants me closer. I can hear them again. Yes, the tortured souls of the fallen now suffering for eternity. A chant, next room. I know for sure its source now. I can't fool myself any longer. Are those drums? Oh, please, for Christ's sake, don't let it be drums. I have to document this. I have to keep going, because if James was right, may God have mercy on our souls. Barred the doorway. I wonder what had distressed the writer this much. Yes, concerning. Yeah, hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good Wednesday, J. Miggy. Books in the room are rather boring. No horror novels. Unbelievable. Yes, your luggage is killing you. What? Hey, Claylegs, hello! Welcome, Raiders, hi! Bean Raid among us. Bean Raid, hello! Welcome
just
in.
traded with 3 viewers.
Welcome, Raiders. I'm Lucid, vampire variety streamer, currently playing some Scratches, old 90s point and click. What were you up to? We're playing Guild Wars 2. Ooh, did you have fun? Welcome. I hope you had a fantastic stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Remember this game? It used to freak me the hell out. I played it once, like 13 years ago. I remember it being, like, spooky, but I also remember it being really hard. I don't remember if I had to use a walkthrough for it, but I'm trying not to this time around, so we'll see. Next to Darkness Within 1. Ooh, I don't know if I know that one. but I'm writing it down. Is that also a point and click? Because I love point and clicks. Darkness Within. Darkness Within. I wrote it down. Raid-tastic, yeah! Thank you so much! What were you up to in Guild Wars 2? Been considering maybe if I should get into Guild Wars 3 when that comes out. Maybe. Point-and-click game based on Cthulhu HP... Oh! Oh, I'm definitely intrigued now. I'm definitely gonna check that out, because I did write it down. Thank you. I love the recommendations. Just getting my human guardian to level 60? Nice. A beautiful oak desk was standing against the window with an extraordinary and inspiring view. I can't read those papers. I guess they don't have anything on them yet. Had a moment clipped on my stream, the poo-poo man attacking me in the game. The what? Tiny little table could come in handy. I played a little bit of Guild Wars 2 way back, but sadly, I feel like I've bounced off every MMO that I've tried. That's why I'm thinking I might try with Guild Wars 3 when that comes out. Maybe. Like, maybe I join at the same time as, like, all my friends when it comes out. Maybe that'll keep me hooked. Won't be laughing when he kills you. The pee-pee-poo-poo man. Main character screaming in the most hilarious way. So now I'm picturing, like, the pee-pee-poo-poo man. Remnants of a previous fire. Can't inspect those. It appeared as if a doctor used to sleep in this room. Call him that because the dude looked like he was covered in poop or dirt. Is he? He looks like he is, but is he? Just permanently covered in dirt. Oh, I grabbed the stethoscope, which seemed to be about the only useful thing in the bag. What? Is that like a goblin? Let's look at the ears. What is this? Some very unique looking anatomy drawings. Huh. Too early to go to bed. Oh, do I need to put the luggage on the bed? Wasn't the best spot to put the box. Maybe I go this way? Or maybe the bed wasn't a good place. I had to sleep there. Maybe the desk? Ah. Uh-huh. And this one? Maybe not this one. Oh. Typewriter. Okay. And papers. The ending. I have to come up with a suitable ending. The final twist was the most celebrated aspect of VT. They'll tear me apart if I don't pull off another thing like that. But how? I'm up to the point where Steve goes mad. She's confused. The visions are becoming real. So now we know for sure there's a supernatural element in the story. Wait, is that really so? Question is, does it have anything to do with the creepy old lady or not? Would it be too obvious if her powers were real after all? Big question. Would people accept it if the solution to the story is unreal? Damn, why am I trying to please everybody here? No. Deus Ex Machina. On the other hand, a realistic solution disguised as supernatural? Is that possible? They're expecting something like that. A real and probable outcome. That's why what they loved in VT. Bloody hell, this is driving me insane. I have the clip if you want to see it. If you post the link, well, you can post the link. I'm not sure if I'll click it now, but I will check it out later, though. Because I worry about, like, YouTube popping up. Thing must weigh 80 pounds. How much? I don't know. Would typewriters really be that heavy? I guess they would be. I'm trying to picture. It's gotta be at least, like, 50 pounds. Those things are fucking, like, especially if it's, like, fully metal. Like, yeah, that's gotta be heavy as fuck.
Oh, greetings, stranger.
Wataku just followed.
Wataku, hello! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Clay forgot to mention I was his Uber Eats driver. I gave him sushi in Guild Wars. Wait, you met through Uber Eats? That's really interesting. Ooh, sushi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Typewriters were hunks of iron. It's like carrying around a little mini anvil. Was eager to start doing some work, but the idea of exploring the place was too tempting. Well, maybe he'll be more willing to explore, I guess, now. Okay, but what about this box? This luggage? Where do I put you? There's no room on that. Oh! Probably this desk. Aha! Vanishing Town. Oh, VT! That's what that stands for. Oh, I grabbed the pen. Jerry P. Carter, real estate agent. London, 0207. Maybe I need to keep this in mind in case I need to call him. 30 pounds? For a typewriter? That sounds really light. No, I was just saying Uber Eats when I give people food. Oh! Oh, I see. Role-playing the Uber Eats. Running around giving people lobster RuneScape vibe. On the heavier side for a type... Oh, 30's on the heavier side. Oh, that surprises me then. Laundry. CDs from a home. Call Mike. Can't read that. Send MO for something. Finish slots for something. Barbara. Wonder if I should call Barbara. Stu in Australia. Send to Stu in Australia. Finish track 700 words on... Huh. Bunch of notes on stuff. To Michael. London. Exaggerated, it could be up to 40 pounds. Huh. Royal HH, that's in need of a bit of repair. Up to 40 pounds. I guess that's not as bad then. I was picturing them being way heavier. But like 40 pounds, that's like... It's like a heavy laptop. Like a really heavy laptop. Like I'm thinking like those old gamer laptops that had... that were ginormous and sounded like a car engine when they turned on. My old laptop. I had an MSI for college, and oh my god, that thing sounded so loud when I brought it to class. Oh. It's October 7th, 1976. Michael. Took me months, but at last I think I managed. Well, I mean, so to speak, as there are only very few details left, but I can continue with certainty that the house is... confirm with certainty that the house is yours. I owe you an apology because I didn't think it'd take me that much time. I tell you, I've never thought that finding a Victorian house, and no more and no less than in Rothbury, would have been so hard. Majority of the old houses in this region are either impossible to live in, or they belong to the aristocracy. As if that wasn't enough, you and your bloody whims. Was it really that necessary being so cut off from town? Why all this sudden need for solitude? Well, as long as you don't become one of those typical hermit writers. Anyway, this beauty will take your breath away. It belonged to a wealthy family that always took great care of it. Around the mid-60s, it became the property of one person, I believe a friend of this family. He lived there for about 5 years or so, and then abandoned it. Yes, you read right, abandoned it. As far as I know, this lunatic, a renowned doctor, spent his last days getting drunk in lousy bars before vanishing from the face of the earth. Why someone would do that is beyond me. The house then became the property of the National Trust, and surprisingly enough, no one ever did anything about it. That is, until I rescued it from oblivion, of course. It took me a whole lot of work, so hope you like it. Price is just as we discussed earlier. I know it's hard to believe, but the price of the interior was never agreed upon, so whatever you find inside, be it furniture or long-lost Rembrandt, it's yours. Just remember our deal. If you find anything of great value, you have to share it. Now, I won't bother you if your sofa collection happens to be valued in the thousands. But if you bump into a hidden cache of money, and you can never know, really, then I want a piece of it. Wait a second. If you happen to sell any important item you find inside the house, such as your sofa collection, I have to get a part too. Business is business, my friend. By the way, I sent 2 people over yesterday to clean it from top to bottom. 6 years without inhabitants must have left a nice coat of dust, don't you think? They couldn't do wonders, though, and you're going to need weeks to fully clean that place. Oh, they told me the house seems to have a rat problem. but you can't have it all. Should you need anything, don't hesitate to give me a call. Your friend, Jerry. I see, I see. And matches. I could light that little stove thing. Or I could look in that vase where I suspect that key might be. The rats. Let's see, 40 pounds is like a toddler or a small, medium dog. Heaviest laptop ever made was like 20 pounds. Yeah, I think mine was like in the 15-pound range or something. It was fucking heavy. No, it probably wasn't 15. It probably just felt like 15. I have to carry that thing around my backpack. Lucid dragging a deer in stone slab I have to take notes on. Get a cat? Honestly, that would be the solution, I think, for a house this big. I would just get like a couple cats. Michael-Arthate. Vanishing Town. #1 bestseller. Most breathtaking page-turner of the year. A passing traveler comes across a small town of Fetch Rock set in Cornwall, England, only to find that it's completely deserted, devoid of any signs of life. Houses, shops, town hall, church, no human being to be seen. The traveler informs the authorities of a nearby town of this fantastic event. The next day, an officer accompanied by 2 policemen visits Fetch Rock, except everything's back to normal. 10 years later, John Parker, a journalist, reluctantly accepts the assignment to investigate these strange events as they have now grown into a persistent local legend. Could it have been a practical joke by that anonymous traveler? Or did something truly strange take place in the vanishing town? Things become more mysterious when Parker learns no inhabitant of Fetch Rock remembers what happened on that day. What at first seems to be a lousy job for Parker eventually turns into a nightmare, as Fetch Rock is no ordinary town, but home to deadly secrets and a lurking evil. This outstanding debut, Michael-Arthate, has concocted a wonderfully twisted tale bound to keep you guessing until the last page. Psychotic Dreams magazine. That's what I want a subscription to. What the fuck? H.P. Lovecraft was alive and suddenly decided to write this take on the Wicker Man. The result would be this book. Deep, engaging reading, and downright terrifying. Tales from Ryland? Michael-Arthate's a newcomer writer to the genre, born in Providence, Rhode Island, and settled later in London, England. His first novel is proof that he takes no prisoners when the goal is to scare people. With a fresh and compelling writing style, Michael has published several short stories in mystery/horror magazines. His upcoming book is eagerly anticipated by his new legion of fans. Damn. Well, alright. Came home from, me getting diagnosed with diabetes. Our cat had killed a huge rat. Mom freaked out. Cat thought she was stealing. Immediately tried to swallow the whole thing. What the fuck? That cat's crazy. But also, damn. Talented? But also freaky. Too early to go to bed. What else do I... Oh, I got those matches. Hold on. I'll try and find that vase again. I think it was just, like, down the stairs? It was down the stairs and past the kitchen? Eat the bed! Eat the bed! It won't let me! It won't let me eat bed. Is this the room? Yes. Aw. I thought that might work. Shit. Fine. I have this random stethoscope, some cloth thing, a pen, a pencil. Oh, there's that note that I want to see. Piece of paper with some strange marking. I was sure there was much more to it than at first seemed clear. Why can I not look at it myself? I don't understand. Guess I'll go back to the room? Or maybe... Wait, there was a door outside from the kitchen. Maybe I haven't checked out there yet. You love Ed and Eddie? I feel like I didn't watch enough of that show when I was a kid. I was mostly watching, like, Dexter's Lab and a bunch of other... Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, I love that so much. I feel like I didn't watch as much of the Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Closest thing no, that's not even close. When I watched Foxbox, I remember I watched this show called The Cramp Twins, and that was weird. I feel like it was stylistically somewhat close. It had that, like, sketchy style. Me listening to my matches with a stethoscope. You never know. It is very windy out here. Where am I going? Some crunchy leaves. Is your absolute favorite show growing up? Damn. That good. Oh, the Blackwood Mausoleum. Does it open? Thick wire was tied between the both handles, securing the door to the crypt. I don't have a knife. Well, at least I know which direction to go in to get here. Go past the kitchen. Is there something out here? It's like these mounds. No. Spooky, but okay. Ugh, spooky out here. Okay, I'm going in. Like Nick, Cartoon Network scared me with Courage and Monsters. When I was a kid, like really young, we only had rabbit ears, so I didn't really get Cartoon Network unless I was at, like, families' houses or something, or a couple occasions throughout my childhood where we got cable for, like, trial runs and things. So it was mostly Fox and PBS that I watched, so lots of PBS Kids, lots of Foxbox on Saturday mornings. Courage is probably my second fave. I love Courage. Powerpuff Girls, Courage, Dexter's Lab, Codename Kids Next Door, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Those are like my top Cartoon Network shows, I'm pretty sure. Goals when I'm buried have a springboard fake spider jump out of my coffin when they open it. Oh, that'd be fucked up. Like, I have matches to turn that burner thing on, but... Oh! He wrote in the journal! This house is amazing, far beyond my wildest dreams. Jerry's efforts have truly exceeded my expectations. I better get acquainted right away. Jerry says the electrician should be on his way to solve the light- Oh, I bumped my mic. To solve the lights problem. I feel relieved. Okay, so they are getting the lights turned on. Seems the house is out of power. You can't have everything, I guess. Hopefully it's just a minor glitch, but I should tell Jerry. I'm speechless. I've just read an incredible story about a mysterious African tribe, the personal memories of this James Blackwood person. Even if it isn't true, it's simply terrific material. Judging by the stuff I've been seeing around, Blackwood was really into African culture. Perfect. The room that Jerry ordered to be prepared for me has to have the best spot in the whole house. With a huge window overlooking the garden, the view is breathtaking and inspiring. It's bound to permit me to concentrate on my work. I should probably start working right away, but I'm really dying to explore the place. Okay, he says that here too. Have I not explored? Like, it says it's too early to go to bed. What does it want me to do then? I mean, I guess I'll go fuck with that lamp thing since I have matches now? Let's see. Poor shit, growing up, I usually had cable because my grandmother had to watch her show. Don't remember what show. Mostly PBS and Saturday cartoons. Yep. Yep. I didn't have, like, full, like, cable until... high school? Yeah, probably high school. And by that point, I was so busy with school and stuff that... Wait, which door was it that... Oh, was it these doors? That I wasn't really watching cartoons as much. I was watching a lot of Scrubs after school, though. Because Scrubs was playing right after I got home. So I'd pass out on the couch and take a nap while watching Scrubs. There's that little stove. Little Bunsen burner type thingy. Match. Since I had no intention of burning anything just yet, I decided not to waste any matches. Okay. So, I guess not's a no. Scrubs is my after-school show. Nice! Universal experience, I think. Followed by the previous night's Daily Show and Colbert Report. Yes, I watched those every, what was it, like 7 p.m. or something on Comedy Central? Yep, that was also a ritual of mine. Oh, I loved Cyber Chase when I was a kid. I'm trying to remember when I was a kid and I would get home. What was on PBS? Arthur, Cyber Chase, Zoom. I remember Zoom. Clifford, classic. It said I wanted to explore the house more, but like, where haven't I looked at this point? What's it looking for me? This is what I meant about the moon logic of this game was going to be a threat. Because now I'm like, alright, I've explored the house. What do you want me specifically to have looked at? Have I not seen the specific thing? Oh yeah, I remember Franklin. And Little Bear. Despite having cable, I would go out of my way to watch Arthur on PBS. Arthur's theme was dope, so humanists love it. Oh, so good. Still one of my favorites. Oh, I remember also when I was really little. Yeah, Mr. Rogers, also classic. Remember Wishbone? It was a dog that would, like, jump into books. What you doing, Wishbone? What's the story, Wishbone? Wishbone was a fever dream? Oh, it was so cute, though. Maybe I need to explore outside more? I don't know. I feel like I looked around out here already. Like, I can't get in there, I don't think. Couldn't get through there. There's this path over here. Where'd this go? Oh, to the church place. Which I think also wouldn't let me in. And there's the greenhouse down there. Yes! How could I forget Between the Lions? That was also one of my favorites. Lions Library Show? Yes! I love that one. What haven't I done? Would have been useless mailing that paper. Okay, so this is just an empty envelope. Managed to reveal what appeared to be a letter in Italian. Wait, that's what I was supposed to do? Hold on. Can I... Letter in Italian. I had to do something about it. Wait. Needed help with the letter. Who should I have mailed it to? No point in writing an address until I had something to mail. So I'm thinking I have to translate this? It's in Italian, though. Maybe I make a call? I wanted to speak with Jerry or Barbara. Oh, good. I don't have to memorize numbers. Game crashed before I got to save? No! Oh, that's tragic. I'm sorry about that. Guess we'll see if Jerry can speak Italian?
Hello?
Jerry,
Hey.
it's me.
What's up, Michael?
Everything seems to be fine, except the lights don't work.
Oh, you don't have to worry. I forgot to tell you. I had an electrician. one that I trust, to meet you there this morning. You know how a lack of power can be a recurring issue in old places like that. You should be arriving soon.
That's good to
Oh?
know. I'll set up my stuff and let you know how everything does later.
Perfect. Have fun.
Sure.
Oh. The electricians are supposed to be here today. Didn't lose a ton of progress, but I delivered a car across map and collected money from assets. Cars are random spawns? Aw, that sucks. Who's Barbara?
New donation from Leon S. Kennedy for 50.
Arcade Productions.
Hair donations.
What in heaven's name was that?
Hey, have you seen a blonde girl around here yelling my name?
I don't.
She was supposed to stay
Leon!
close, but has the survival awareness of a
And
dead
don't call
tree.
me boss.
Thank you so much! Thank you for the dodo! Wait, was that for 50? Wait, what was that amount for?
Just hope you're not
Hold on,
being
wait, where's
bored
mine?
to death.
Oh, don't worry. I'm studying
Where's
tons
my-
during my spare time. I
My
love
total
that so
thing.
much.
Eh.
That's great, but don't lower your guard. As soon as I publish my
Oh, is
new
that
book,
amount?
that place is going to get riddled with
Was
phone calls and hundreds of fan mail.
That's the spirit, boss.
Did my document not update? Ah!
Success.
Of course it will.
I have another-
As soon as I find a proper ending.
Another
And
text
stop
document.
calling me boss.
As you wish, boss. Oh, sorry.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Good luck.
Is it working? My text document didn't update. It did say 50? Wait, does that mean... I think that means we're at 700. 28% of... Oh shit! That means we get to vote on a rage game for me to play. Thanks, Leon! Leon! Help me, Leon! Funnily enough, Ashley and RE4 Remake survives better than Leon did. That's so funny. Thank you so much! Holy crap. I wonder who that Leon Kennedy is. I wonder if it's the same guy as literal James Sunderland. Oh! Dokapon Kingdom with friends. Hold on, let me save just in case alt-tab. Oh wait, the resolution of this game is really low. So it doesn't really alt-tab too friendlyly. I will save it though. Okay, so then that means, yeah, rage games! So I have a choice between a few. And I'm still trying to actually pick out a couple more potential ones since I was gonna toss out Cuphead, since that's not really a rage game, just a challenging hard game like Souls-likes. So I was gonna go for something more unfair. I have Getting Over It. I have Jump King. I put down... Oh, was it? It was like... Let's see, hello princess, would you like to play a rage game? Dokapon Kingdom is like JRPG Mario Party on PCP. That sounds interesting. Does that count as a rage game? I'm trying to remember what the other ones oh, it was something like Something of Yore, Peaks of Yore, I think was one that I was looking at that looked neat. It was like a first person like mountain climbing game type thing, rage game. There's also Pogo Stuck was one that looked kind of fun, but also like rage inducing. And then Game of Sisyphus. I saw a few different ones about rolling a rock up a hill, but that one looked like it had the most like high reviews, so I went with that one. I know who you're referencing. Will make you rage, but isn't a rage game. See, I'm finding that that's like a distinction that matters. And he still wants me to explore the mansion. I'm curious about it, so I should try to find a way to translate it. Yeah, but where? I'm assuming I gotta mail it to someone. Well, I don't know who to mail it to. Peaks of Yore isn't a rage game. It's super fun. Aw, maybe I won't pick that one then. I'll do the poll for which rage game we'll do tomorrow, so that I have time to pick out like options for the poll for sure. Yeah, I think that'll work. That works. 4-player board game where every player is for themselves. Ooh, and hey, Vault Hunter, I see you there. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's had a good day so far. Yeah, you as well. We're playing scratches. I've been exploring. I feel like I've explored this place, but... Well, now that we've translated... Well, not translated the letter, but, like, gotten more of the letter, maybe it'll let me go to bed now? Getting over it, rage game. Dark Souls, not rage game. Yeah, there's like a distinction between unfair rage game versus just challenging game. This is true. Wasn't the best moment to start writing yet. What is the best moment? What's the best moment? I don't understand. What is he waiting for? What am I looking for? Do I need to find, like, a translation book? I already grabbed the stethoscope. Maybe there's, like, a safe I need to crack at some point, and that's what I'll need the stethoscope for. Guess maybe I'll try the library and look if there's, like, an Italian translation book or something? You're buying Dokapon Kingdom Connect? Sale for a tender for the next 20 hours. I think a bunch of those rage games I was looking at are on sale for the next, like, 20 hours as well. So I should probably pick one quick to grab one before all they're still on sale. I think the library was out here. Like, see, there's all these books. One of these has got to help me, right? In theory. Like, there's this random one on grasshoppers. The grasshopper lies heavy. But it won't let me actually inspect it. Maybe something at the desk? No, because I think this was all, like, African studies stuff. Nothing Italian. It's 10 right now and normally, like, 50. Damn, that's a chunky sale. Shit, maybe I should grab a couple games while I still can. Crypt by Veilfisk. Does that sound familiar? Like, where haven't I explored that the game still wants me to explore? Fireplace had a generous amount of wood in it and was relieved to know that I could warm the place up in case I got cold. I'm certainly not good at chopping trees. Impressive fireplace and surprisingly clean too, although it hadn't been used in a long time. The idea was nice, but it wasn't that cold really, and I preferred to save the few matches I had left. Fine. Fine, no fire. Where haven't I gone? Top review is a great game if you hate your friends or are interested in hating your friends. Great game for breaking friendships. It's a game made by a YouTuber to torture his friends. Oh, that was a real thing then? Is it good? Like, where? Like, I swear that key is in here. But I can't look. Maybe I need, like, a lantern or something? I'm almost certain. Here, let me look at that photo again. You played it back on the PS2? There's that grinder. It's free, but you should go in blind. Okay. How long is it? Out of curiosity. Actually, is there something I can use here? No. Which of these... Was it not one of these photos? Oh, it must be one in the other room. But I know there's one that shows that face. I remember. This one! Old picture of the kitchen that I just left. Yeah, it's got like the horizontal white stripes. Like, I swear that's that one in that hallway. 40 minutes max? That is short. Nothing I can open here. Plenty of kitchen utensils in the house ready to be used. Nothing I can grab, though. Horizontal right stripes. Like... It looks just like it. But maybe it's not? Oh, wait! I'm supposed to meet the electrician, right? Maybe I need to go to the front gate. That's an idea. Yeah, yeah. Maybe that's it. This way. And then this way? Alright. Front gate. They're supposed to have shown up. Went to the front gate just as Jerry had instructed, but there was no sign of the electrician. Oh, that's probably not good. If I wanted to leave, I could not do so on foot. Well, certainly wasn't a smooth start. Mr. Arthate, Mr. Carter sent me here today to fix a power problem in your residence. I was told to meet you at the gates, but I've been waiting a few minutes and still haven't seen any signs of you. I will wait some more and then leave. Please contact Mr. Carter as soon as possible. Oh, of course. We missed him. Great. Fantastic. Okay, I guess that means we call Jerry. But first, I want to try this. Didn't fit. Wait. What's this key to, then? Wait, is that to the trunk? Is this the trunk key? No. What the fuck is this key, then? Key to my trusty car. But it didn't fit. I don't understand. Alright, let's go call Jerry. That didn't make any sense to me, but okay. Oh, Jerry.
Carter Properties.
Jerry,
Stretch.
we have a problem.
What happened?
The electrician missed me. He left a note in the mailbox.
Bloody hell.
Bloody
I was
hell.
supposed to meet you at the gates early this morning. I thought he was just being late.
Damn, that I must have missed him for a few minutes. What the heck am I supposed to do now?
Why don't you go check the fuses yourself? Maybe it isn't that serious.
I don't know. I'm not very good with that kind of thing.
Michael, even my grandmother could improvise a fuse. Just go and look, and let me know if you see anything burned.
As in black spots?
Yes, black spots.
All right, I'm on it.
Okay. where would the fuse box be? I would think the basement, right? Let's see. I stayed for a while at the front gates, but the electrician never showed up. I'm getting worried. Bloody hell, it seems the electrician came by, but I somehow missed him. It must have been a while I was unpacking my stuff upstairs. I wonder why he didn't just come in. I found the gate unlocked when I came here and left it that way. He probably didn't notice that. Now Jerry's telling me the electrician can't come back today. Okay, so I have to find the fuse box. I haven't seen it. Like, we've been all up and down this house, right? I would assume basement or kitchen. Just stick a fork in it. Don't do that. That's very not good. This way? Okay. Kitchen? Like, where else would the fuse box be? Maybe this is a red herring. Maybe I'm just supposed to go back to my room. The fuse box is in my room. No, that'd be too much to hope for. Still not time to write. Never fancied naps. It's still too early. Okay. Fuse box. Like, I would think basement, but you can't go in the basement. So then where else? A garage? Maybe? I just don't know where else the fuse box would be. Like, could it be outside? Can't go around the house that way. Garage, basement, or utility room? Like, there's this shed back here. But that ain't getting open. Nope. If I were a fuse box, where would I be hiding? Let me make sure I can't go around the edge back here. Nope. Well, we could go in the attic, but I don't think fuse boxes tend to be at the top of the house. Inside the toilet tank, clearly. No one would expect fuses there. What if the fuse box is hidden behind a painting or something? That'd be crazy. Maybe I need to call Jerry back? Be like, Jerry, where is the fuse box that you said I should go find? Oh, Jerry. Fantastic stream game, by the way. It also has the benefit of being like 30 or 40 hours for a single playthrough.
Jerry, it's me.
What's up, Michael?
Do you know anything about the previous inhabitants of this house?
That's not helpful about the fuse box.
Some strange individuals. There's also the murder.
The what?
You're kidding me. A murder?
An old-fashioned murder. You'd probably love the details, but sadly I don't know very much. It's old history, really. Although it caused quite a stir there in Rothbury. It seems the owner, Jane Blackwood, I think, went went mad and killed his wife. I do remember the date, though. May 1963.
James Blackwood.
I can look at the newspapers.
So you're already turning the place upside down? I should have thought so.
There's enough material for a whole series of stories here, you know.
After you finish your book, my friend.
Yeah. But it can never hurt poking around a little.
Would you just get back to work? Call me if you need anything.
All right.
I do need something. I need you to tell me where the fuse box is. But now I have a year to go look in those newspapers in the attic. So I guess we're gonna go back to the attic for a bit. Oh, now he won't take my call. Fuck you, Jerry. Alright. Guess we'll go check the attic now. It's an honest-to-God board game. Ooh. I like board games. Oh, maybe it's in the gallery. Be random, but you never know. No, I don't see anything that looks like a fuse box. Can I take that? Oh, wait, no. He said the lantern was broken. Fine. I guess. I'm reading papers, Jerry. Well, what was in here? Oh, this bedroom. No fuse boxes, but cute little picture of a doggy. A new fuse box. Up the stairs. And then up more stairs? Yeah, I don't think there'd be a fuse box around here. Door stuck. Door stuck! This one where there's a key on the other side. Most of the planks scattered throughout the third floor are all dry and brittle by now. So I could burn them. I probably shouldn't, though. But I could. Maybe a fuse box in here. Nope. There's that little stove in here, but that doesn't help me any right now. Alright, upstairs. This one. Because the other one just led to the top of the tower and nowhere. Oh, no fuse box. Aha! Look for the date that Jerry told me and found an interesting article. The Journal, Northumberland Daily Newspaper, Tuesday, May 25th, 1963. Terrible news shocks the community of Rothbury. Mr. James Blackwood, distinguished resident of this town and a widely acknowledged construction engineer, was accused of murder yesterday by Miss Ava Mariani, maid of the Blackwood family. While the nature of the situation is of the most unusual, given that Mr. Blackwood is a highly respected gentleman, Miss Mariani, an Italian immigrant and aspiring photographer, affirms to having a photograph that supports this accusation. I knew no one would ever believe me, so I took a picture of him, she says. I was supposed to be in town during the afternoon, but I didn't have the need to. I didn't have any errands to do, so I was in my room and saw the shadow out in the garden. When I glanced through the window, I just couldn't believe my eyes. The lady, oh God, the sole thought of it sends shivers down my spine. The photograph in question is in possession of the authorities, and it has been revealed that it clearly shows Mr. Blackwood burying a shape in his garden. We can almost confirm that the shape is a body, says Police Chief William Bailey, but even if the image is not clear, this alone with Miss Mariani's statement is enough to open a serious case against Mr. Blackwood. Police officers are already heading to the Blackwood Manor as we speak. Up until this accusation, it was believed that Mrs. Catherine Blackwood was on a trip. According to information we received from the school where she teaches, Police Chief continues, a notice was sent to the teacher's department after it stated that Miss Blackwood had to leave on a sudden trip, and that she would make use of her license to do so. Miss Mariani's accusation puts Mr. Blackwood in a very compromising situation. Even if we can't find anything in the garden, he has a lot of explaining to do. The efforts of Dr. Christopher Milton, one of Rothbury's most respected doctors and longtime friend of the Blackwood family, to minimize the facts have been unsuccessful, and the news is the subject of discussion throughout the whole town. Hundreds of rumors are crossing the land. Theories range from plausible and well-conceived to wild and crackpot ideas. But the question that keeps lingering in everybody's mind, for which the answer has yet been found, is why would a wealthy and educated man cold-heartedly murder his wife after 30 years of marriage? So there's something in the garden, huh? Mayhaps I should go check the garden, then? Although we don't have, like, a shovel. But, I mean, what else do I have to go on? Let's see. Now Jerry tells me that a gruesome murder occurred inside the house. First exciting stories about barbaric tribes, now an old-fashioned murder. I feel like I have struck a gold mine here. Found an article regarding the murder Jerry told me about. The situation was vague and left many queries. I wonder if Blackwood was wrongfully accused. I guess we can check the garden? Almost looked like it was getting darker. Dark enough for us to sleep? No, probably not. I feel like he's gonna tell me when it's ready, when it's time to go to bed.
Moo.
Moo. Like how he was whining at me about the luggage for so long. Ah! Yes, I should save. Yes, that's it. That's good. Yeah, I'm saving. Moo. Save. Yeah. Oh, pin swap. Ba-ba-ba. Items. How about marshmallow? I had toasted marshmallows and s'mores the other day. Yum. Meh, my luggage is way too heavy. Wah. Yeah, that was basically me the whole time. I guess when it says garden, I would assume greenhouse. So I guess I'll approach the greenhouse. Is that it right there? I don't see any shovels or anything. I almost succeeded, but in spite of my efforts, the door wouldn't budge. It was hopeless. The rust wouldn't allow the door to be open. Damn. Should automate that so I can redeem them more often? I should. I should fix the automation so it actually is, like, working again. I need Benji's help, though. I don't know why it's not working. In theory, it should. But I have no problem with manually changing it. Eat your mallow. No, my mallow. I mean, I guess I don't see anywhere where there's, like, a shovel. Maybe I need to be able to break in that shed. Then I could get a shovel. Oh, yeah, I was looking for a fucking fuse box. I forgot. Pin and hairstyle? True. I could put this on a toggle. A redeem toggle. Is there a room I haven't looked in? Well, the maid was Italian, right? Maybe there's something in her room to help translate the letter then. That's an idea. Okay, I'm going back to her room. Super Saiyan hair win. Is that a request? I should take suggestions for hairstyles. Like, these are my main ones, and then I have, like, some fun, goofy ones. And you see what happens when Lucid goes even further beyond. Just gotta kill Krillin. Again? Let's see, like, are any of these books, like, translating? Oh. Wasn't useful. Oh, but I can hover it over books, though. I feel like that's indicative of something. I feel like that's indicating something I'm able to do. Like another book or something? Damn. 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 How many times little weed keeps popping back up? Imagine his life insurance payouts. I feel like any of, like, Goku's friends are just not allowed to take out insurance policies anymore. Just permanent insurance fraud. Should I take the life insurance claim and then just use the Dragon Balls again? Wait, why did it let me... It says it's not useful. Maybe I should try the library again. Because it's letting me hover over some books. The Krillin insurance fraud bit was one of my fave sub-stories. Wait, was that a sub-story in DBZ Abridged? I literally don't remember, it's been so long. It was? That's so funny. I didn't even remember that was a thing. I guess they said that photo was in the hands of the authorities, right? So I guess I shouldn't expect the crime photo to be in here. Alright, I'll try the library. Like, I don't see... where else? I also still need to fucking find the fuse box! How many, does he get before they just say, hold on a sec? No. This one? I think this goes to library/study. Yes. Oh! Wasn't useful. Okay, hold on. Hold that thought. Like, there's gotta be... something. Nothing. Maybe one of these books over here. Even though... not that one, that's a journal. Ah, oh, damn. Maybe this pile? Nope. What else can I do? I still don't know where the fuse box is. IRL comparison. Lloyd's of London gave insurance to a bunch of wrestlers in the 80s and 90s for huge payouts. So probably more than you'd think before they catch on. Huh. Interesting. How long did they get away with that? Maybe these books. No. No. Damn. But again, it's letting me check. I think there were more books in the bedroom. Like, oh, maybe in her room. Oh, wait, no. Her room was downstairs and we checked already. This was the wife's room, I think. It's got that vanity and stuff, and it looks all, like, kind of girly. Okay, what about these books? No. Damn. We already read through that. Is he willing to write an address on the... No. He helped with the letter, but who should I have mailed it to? So I need to figure out who to mail it to? Is that something I can do yet? I actually have no idea. Can I write yet? Didn't feel like writing. What about bed? Nope. I guess I'll try the phone again? I'll try calling Barbara? I'm starting to run out of ideas. I've still not seen hide nor hair of a fucking fuse box. Oh, okay. Maybe... Hold on. There were a couple numbers in my suitcase. I'm gonna write them down. Because maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I'm grabbing my pen. Because there was one... Well, that's just to call Jerry. But there was another one. What was the other letter I remember seeing? Would you like a hint where the fuses are? Maybe. At least where the fuse box is. I swear there was another number I read somewhere. And I was like, I should call that. Where was it? In the fuse box? It's in the basement? Ah, the place I can't go. Well, I had assumed it was there. But also, I don't know how to get in. See, maybe one of these books? Romance novels and history books. No. Why can I inspect this? Can I do something with that? Nope. I don't know why I can open that. And he doesn't even want to look through that at all. I swear there was another number somewhere. Where did I see it, though? And that's the gallery. And it's the bathroom. You play nearly 50 hours of GTA San Andreas in the last 2 weeks? Damn. Are you having fun, though, right? That's the important thing. We should try upstairs again? I swear that one vase that's next to the kitchen is the one that has the basement key. Because it's the only one that lets me look into the vase, like there's something in it. But he refuses to use his matches to light up that area. I need an address, I need a key, I need so many things. I need a number, maybe? GTA games are really fucking fun. Well, Jerry said to find the fuse box, but how do I get in the basement without the fucking key? I swear the key is in this. Like, it lets me look in. He refuses to look inside. Oh yeah, I do have this cloth thing. I wonder if I'm supposed to clean something with it. I don't know what. Like, I know the key is in there. I feel it in my gut. There's nothing I can do about that. Or it's just that fucking simple. I got it. I was right, for the record, about the key being in there. I'm not losing my mind. Nailed it. I found it, though. I found the fucking key. Golden key fit nicely into place and unlocked the door. I was right, but at what cost? I don't know. Let's save. Yes. Okay. Finally. The basement. Holy shit. Okay, the music changed significantly once we entered here. Parade of Stars. St. James Hotel. I'm gonna have to go soon, too, because I think we're leaving at 4 for food trucks. It was terribly cold and damp in the basement. Hey, the fuse box? There appears to be nothing wrong with the fuses. Did that do anything? Oh, wait, that's probably the proper fuse box. Or something. Jerry, your shit's broke! There was a huge furnace covering most of the east wall. I didn't understand why, but I began to feel terribly uneasy. It had a menacing look to it. The atmosphere was dense and claustrophobic. The interior of the furnace was as dark as the mouth of a wolf. In any case, I didn't want to spend too much time near it. There's a drain cover in the concrete. The valve was stuck and wouldn't budge. Just some uninteresting boxes. I hoped I wouldn't have to push any of those boxes around. Mine could have been playing tricks on me, but there seemed to be occasional distant noises. From where? Well, it doesn't look like there's any way to fix whatever's broken down here. Nothing else to inspect. Like, did I do it? I don't know. It felt very cold breeze in my neck, and it was then that I realized I wanted to leave the basement as soon as possible. British Seagull, the best outbound motor in the world, outboard motor in the world. Okay, let's leave. Jerry, your shit's broke. Oh, Jerry. Because I messed with the fuses, and I'm pretty sure they still don't work. Just in case. Yeah, nope. Still no power. This door? Yes. Jerry. Ah!
Hello?
Oh, there we go.
Jerry, all the fuses seem to be fine. I think the problem might be a little more complicated than that.
I see.
What should we do now?
Go get some candles.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not. I'm calling this guy right away, and I'm afraid he won't be able to stop by until tomorrow. He was already driving there today as a personal favor.
There must be something.
He didn't wait very long.
I don't feel comfortable walking around this place with dim lights. I barely know it.
Michael, come on. Where's your sense of adventure? It would be like you were living in a past century. Exquisite Victorian house, lit by candles. What I wouldn't give to be in your place.
I mean, that kind of does sound
Sense of
cool.
Adventuring back in London, thanks. I have work to do.
Then do it. What else could you ask for? Now
Thank
you
you for
have
the
chance
hydrate.
to experience firsthand one of your period pieces.
Oh, very funny.
Thank
Try
you.
getting that guy over here as soon as possible.
Don't worry, I will. Make sure you find some candles before it gets too dark.
Yes, candles. Bye.
Great. Now I gotta find candles? Don't like the idea of spending a night in total darkness here. And Jerry's bright idea is to look for candles. Great. I don't remember seeing any candles. I remember seeing tons of candelabras. I don't remember seeing any candles. Where the fuck would even... Attic, maybe? Will it let me write now? Knew I had to work on my book, but I decided to look... Nope. But, unfortunately, I should probably save. Because I need to get dressed and get ready to go to food trucks. But yeah, we're definitely gonna need to... This is gonna be a long playthrough. I can tell already. Because I'm trying to get through this without using a walkthrough. And I think that alone's gonna make this not anywhere close to 6 hours. It's gonna be longer. But, I'm intrigued. It's been such a long time since I played this. It's playing for the first time all over again. Thanks for stream, yeah! Which, I gotta spin for an ingredient. Well, let me mute this because it's gonna make my audio pop when the resolution goes back. Ooh. Spooky. No, don't you dare! I hope I don't get crickets. I hope not. Okay. Skip. Oh, there we go. Ah, go away, AVG! Ah! There. Okay, where's my... All my windows went all over the place. Ah, okay. Wheel. My wheel. Bad ingredient. Okay, let me put some music on. Okay. What happened? Nothing. I had to save and quit because I have to go to food trucks now. Or soon. I gotta get dressed. So we're gonna find out what bad ingredient I get. Because, yeah, it's a long game. I can tell. Putting it out there. By Dokapon, let me know. Want to play with the group one of these days? Maybe. I'll add to my wish list at least. Okay. God, all the ones that are left are so bad. I'm scared. Oh. What the fuck? Pork rinds. Like... fine on their own, but not in a fucking smoothie. Just tastes like salt. It tastes like salt and pork. Gross. And for this purpose, yes, that's gonna be gross. Pork rinds. Oh. Why? Pork rinds. Bleh. Gross. Highly doubt the pork will come through. Probably not. If anything, it's gonna add like a weird texture, I bet. If there's like little bits of like crunch left that doesn't get fully blended. Ugh. Oh, that's gonna be so weird. Yeah, that's pretty cursed. I'm thinking... Hope you end up loving the smoothie. I hope I don't. I'm thinking once we hit 10 ingredients for both, I'll make it so that if I successfully beat a game, I can spin the wheel to remove a random ingredient from here. I think. Because that way we'll keep it at like max 20 ingredients, and it won't get too crazy. So maybe I'll start doing that. So like I could randomly end up removing like barbecue. But then if I lose and I don't finish a game again, then I can add another bad ingredient until we get up to 10 again. So I could end up with crickets. So... You think I have to do double after we hit 10? I don't know. I might keep boosting us back out of 10 ingredients, though. I don't want to get over 20. I feel like that's too much. Only if you have a full 20 list? Maybe. I'll consider that. I definitely want to do something with that, though. But for now, go over here. Why'd my music stop? Oh, it's just got a lot of dead air. Here we go. Alright. We'll look for somebody to raid. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. I had fun. A lot of reading. A lot of walking around Spooky Mansion. But I love that shit. You know I do. That's my favorite. You could end up with 20 good or 20 bad. No. Like 10 good and 10 bad maximum. Like a maximum of 20 ingredients, you know? Like 10 good, 10 bad. I feel like after that, it just becomes, like, just too many ingredients to buy. Let's see. Oh, I see a couple raid targets. Ooh, Let's see. How far into stream are they? Alucard's idea is good. 20 good, 20 bad. That's 40 ingredients. That's too much. That's crazy. Okay, slash raid. We're gonna raid Chameleon. Yeah, they're playing Legend of Zelda. Which one was it? Wind Waker. Nice. Here's the raid message. I'm copying it down. Let's see. Look up, read more. Oh. Hold on. Keep it at 20. You have to replace a good with a bad, and vice versa when you do or don't beat a game. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, intriguing. Huh. So I could end up with no good ingredients. That's fucked up. Maybe. I'll consider that. We only have, because this was day 19, we only have, because they're including 20, 10 more days left, right? Of One-Off-Athon. I got there eventually. And then we'll be back to, well, I'm gonna go and finish the games we didn't get to finish. And then we'll be on to some Resident Evil marathoning, but like interspersed with some other games I want to play that aren't Resident Evil, because I don't want to be playing nothing but Resident Evil for, you know. But anyway. Yeah, I've plans. So many plans. But have a fantastic rest of your night or day. Stay hydrated, stay safe. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Bye, 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 bye. And thank you so much for the donos. Woo! Rage game vote tomorrow. Bye!